everybody. It is Monday, September 11th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. We have a lot coming up on today's show, but every time I say the date September 11th, a chill runs down my spine. It's hard to believe, but today marks 22 years since the September 11th attacks, the deadliest terror attack on U.S. soil. Nearly 3,000 people were killed when hijacked planes crashed at New York's World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and Shanksville, Pennsylvania. I'll never forget, I was a freshman in college at Boulder when my mom called and said, "Turn on the TV, we were under attack." We must never forget. And today, communities across the country are paying tribute with moments of silence, tolling bells, candlelight vigils, and other activities. So please take a moment today and reflect and do something good. Have an act of kindness. And so many of us, we were left forever changed since that day. And one New Jersey man was an engineer working in the World Trade Center during the attacks. He has now found a new path as a deacon. Here's his story.
Well, it wasn't so much a decision as a sort of a response to a call.
Deacon Paul Karras is a familiar face at Corpus Christi Church in Hasbrouck Heights, a friend in faith to many.
When I became a deacon, it was really who I am.
While he was always a church-going Catholic, he says he would compartmentalize church from the rest of his life. Before his transformation, Karras was an engineer working in the World Trade Center on September 11th, 2001.
We were in the North Tower, One World Trade Center, 71st floor. When I started to exit, that's when I met my friend Judith.
Judith Toppin, who worked on the same floor, had health problems that made it extremely difficult for her to walk down so many flights of stairs. Karras decided that no matter what happened, he was going to help her get out.
And it took us almost all the time that we had the building standing up to get out. We were probably out of the building 5 to 10 minutes before it came down.
The trauma from that day took Karras into dark places, stirring up anger in his soul. Then a few months later, an epiphany.
I started studying my faith more, taking classes where I could.
After a retreat and years of therapy, Karras went on to become an ordained deacon at his parish.
It just seemed like a natural thing that God was calling me to do. God turned the relationship much more than I did.
Toppin has since passed away, but she remains alive in Karras' heart. Whether it's trauma caused by 9/11 or another tragedy, Karras has a message to share.
God is there. I know it took me a year, 6 or 7 months to understand this, but God was there in the stairwell with us.
Oh, it gives me chills. And for more ways that you can honor the victims and remember the September 11th attacks, just go over to our website, CW39.com. Never forget. Well, September also marks National Healthy Aging Month. It's a time to embrace a healthy lifestyle and improve our quality of life. Well, here to help is Dr. Contessa Matkeff, a practicing physician and star of Bravo TV's Married to Medicine. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Well, if anyone knows about looking good through all seasons of life, it is you, my friend. So why is Healthy Aging Month a good time to concentrate on being healthy?
Well, a lot of my patients will ask me, as I had to ask myself, do I need to change my habits with age? And the short answer is probably. The key is regular exercise, healthy eating, and seeing your doctor annually for a complete physical.
And do you have any other suggestions to stay healthier as we age? I know I just had a baby and I turned 40, so I need some help.
Well, congratulations on both. And as we age, supplements are more important than ever. And there are some good ones to consider, like Cetria glutathione. Now, glutathione is a tripeptide found in every cell of your body, and it's critical to preserving cellular integrity and essential for healthy aging. Glutathione levels do decrease as we age, so for optimal health, it's essential to maintain high levels of glutathione. Cetria glutathione can be found in dietary supplements like Healthy Origins L-glutathione reduced 500 milligram formulation, and be sure to look for Cetria on the label.
And you have amazing skin. What can we do to help care for our skin as we age?
Well, as we age, our skin does become thinner, we lose fat, and it no longer looks as smooth as it once did. And that's why it's important to take good care of your skin. So I recommend Olay Body. Crafted by Olay skin experts, the Olay Body Hyaluronic Body Wash and Hyaluronic Body Lotion in this premium regimen are formulated with moisturizing ingredients like petrolatum and vitamin B3 complex that penetrate 10 surface layers deep, hydrating to replenish and strengthen the skin barrier from within.
And doctor, we want to smell as fresh as a young daisy, right? So you have a suggestion for improving hygiene as people age. We don't want to be a smelly old lady.
No, it's important to stay confident when it comes to sweat protection. So I recommend Secret Clinical Antiperspirant Deodorant that provides 72 hours of clinically proven sweat and odor protection. With advanced odor fighters and pH balancing minerals, Secret Clinical gives 3 times more stress sweat protection, which has the worst odor versus the wetness protection required of an ordinary antiperspirant. Available for under $13, is an important part of improving overall hygiene and confidence.
And are there other things we can do to promote healthy aging?
Yes, New for Arthritis Relief is Boron's latest addition to his Arnica pain relief line, Arnicare Arthritis Cream, a dual action formula that relieves minor joint pain and stiffness due to arthritis. It's powered by 2 plant-based ingredients that target multiple symptoms of minor arthritis pain. Arnica montana, which is a popular homeopathic medicine used for muscle aches and bruises, and Harpicophytum, more commonly known as devil's claw, which relieves joint discomfort and stiffness associated with arthritis.
Well, doctor, these are some great products. Where can we go for more information?
Well, for more information, go to tipsontv.com.
And where can we go to follow more about you?
Well, I'm Dr. Contessa on all major platforms.
Well, thank you, doctor. I really appreciate you.
Thanks for having me, and congratulations again.
Oh, thank you. I need some of these tips for sure. Yes, it is. Well, speaking of our health, from eating healthy to healthy habits, no matter your reasons, preparing for a marathon, it can be overwhelming for some. But never fear, Olivia Horton has some of the top products to train for your next marathon from Consumer Resource Best Reviews.
Running is hard and training for a marathon is even harder. However, helpful products and tips can make your training journey much more pleasant. Joining us now with the top tested products to get you to the finish line is Senior Director of Content Operations from Best Reviews, Jacob Palmer. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me. You know, running a marathon, obviously a daunting task, and there's 2 big parts to it. You got to train it and you got to run the marathon. We brought a bunch of things here today that I think are going to help people with both of those.
Well, I myself am not a marathon runner, but for those who are, I think this is going to be really helpful. Let's first start with the gear.
Yeah, and you know, obviously people don't think about the socks first and foremost when it's time to start running, but there are some major technology, and these are the little things you need to start thinking about when you're beginning your marathon running journey. And these from Bombas were our favorite in the Best Reviews testing lab because they're great for sweat wicking, and they're also great for keeping your feet comfortable through all of that impact, through all of that running. And so these were absolutely great. You know, number one, they're not that cheap, but you're getting what you're paying for with these because these do make your feet a lot more comfortable throughout this entire journey.
Amazing. Well, you can't have a great pair of socks without an amazing pair of shoes, and the Hoka does just that.
Yeah, and so we brought the Hokas not because they're necessarily the absolute top of the running shoes, but these are perfect for that person who's thinking about getting a marathon running and might back out at any moment. These are the Hoka Cliftons, which if you're considering getting Hokas for your marathon running process, make sure you're getting the Cliftons. These are going to be the absolute best for it. They're super light. They have the great sole that Hokas are known for, and they're also, you know, made for the durability to be able to withstand all that training and running the event itself.
Well, while you're running the event, you probably need some eye protection, and some good sunglasses are the great way to go.
And these are from Gooder, so you know they're not only they're good, they are Gooder sunglasses. And again, these have little sneaky technology within them where they're made to not really let the sweat pool up around your eyes, which can be very annoying when you're running a marathon. And they're also made to have some rubber on it, so the impact, you know, which again happens over and over and over and over and over again while you're running a marathon. These are built to stand the test of that time as well. If you're wearing them outside of the marathon context, they look pretty good.
And what about keeping track of the miles and even the calories that you're burning?
Yeah, and so we brought a couple different models here of fitness trackers. One is the Fitbit, which is great and kind of the pioneer into this space of tracking your steps, tracking your exercise, tracking your health stats in general. And so that's a great one if that's all you care about. But if you want to take it up another level and make this a bigger part of your daily wear and just basically what you're bringing with you every day, we do recommend this Apple Watch Ultra. It is their best high impact watch that they have, has the best stats that we've seen from Apple.
And you can't be running a marathon without some good tunes, everybody.
And yes, so that's what, obviously, I mean, how could you do that for that long?
It's impossible.
It would be literally impossible. So that's why we brought the AirPods Pro today. The AirPods are great, especially when you pair them with the Apple Watch, because if you get the cellular version of the Apple Watch, you don't need to bring your phone with you, and you can just pair your AirPods to your watch and be out on the go without taking around that extra, pound and a half of a phone.
Super, super convenient, but what's more convenient than being able to stay hydrated while you're running?
Yeah, and when you're out there, no one's gonna be wanting to carry this around with them while they're out there, but you do need to stay hydrated, and at Best Reviews, we are obsessed with water bottles, and this one from Water Buffalo is one of our absolute favorites. It takes the concept that Camelback made famous a long time ago, and is a little bit more affordable, and is a great option for those who are really looking out there and step up their running game.
Well, I think everybody is super excited and ready to go for the marathon, so thanks so much, Jacob.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course. To learn more, just head to bestreviews.com or scan that QR code on your screen.
Things are heating up in the courtroom.
3 judges are better than 1.
Triple the judges, triple the action.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
Lost Texas Medicaid? Healthcare.gov is here for you.
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers doctor visits?
Emergency care?
Prescriptions?
With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month.
What's the website again?
Healthcare.gov.
Wednesday on News Nation, former Vice President Mike Pence makes his case to all America, taking your questions live in a News Nation Town Hall. The News Nation Town Hall. Mike Pence live. Wednesday at 9, 8 Central on News Nation.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night? Always giving you and your family peace of mind.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
If you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Join today for less than $5 a month. We'll waive the membership admission fee. And as a special bonus, you'll receive a free 1-year membership for 2 additional eligible family members and a $25 Visa gift card. That's a combined value of up to $174 for only $59 for an annual membership. Don't wait another second. Call to join AAA right now.
From the front porch to the backyard, there's so much to love about Texas. At Rooms to Go Patio, there's a lot to love too. Stylish outdoor furniture that can help you make the most of your Texas space. Whether it's wide open with possibility or something a little more intimate, Rooms to Go Patio has an incredible selection of outdoor pieces and packages designed to fit your space and your budget. I'm Julianne Huff, and this is what's possible at Rooms to Go Patio.
Somebody has to be lying.
Either you're telling me the truth or you're not.
Everything I'm telling is the honest-to-God truth. You guys have a lie detector?
We're the lie detector.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW39 Houston.
Well, here's a fun fact. Did you know that approximately 600,000 cats in the U.S. will be diagnosed with diabetes? I had no idea. Well, veterinarian, Cynthia Ward has more.
A simple way to remember the signs of feline diabetes is to think meow. More drinking and urinating, excessive appetite, overweight, sudden weight loss. If you see any of these signs in your cat, talk to your veterinarian. Research shows 125,000 diabetic cats go untreated, partially due to the challenges around traditional treatments.
There's a different solution, making pet health history that will make treating feline diabetes more simple.
Bexacat, or Bexagliflozin tablets, is the first and only oral prescription medication tablet treating cat diabetes in an easy and needle-free way. By providing an oral tablet, Bexacat seeks to improve convenience and increase compliance rates. Bexacat can improve quality of life and help owners feel more comfortable with daily treatment.
Ask your vet about Bexacat or visit Bexacat.com.
Well, new seasons and shows drop this weekend in your streaming platforms. I know I was watching, so to keep us up to date, here is Dean Richards with what's coming to home video.
Would you even know
There's no sun up in the sky
if you crossed into a fairy tale?
For new streaming series this week, The Changeling stars Oscar nominee Lakeith Stanfield, starring as a husband and father who searches through an alternate reality to find his missing wife and child. See it on Apple TV Plus on Friday.
They're the people who push past their fears, who face the unknown, and hold on to their faith, even when the deck is stacked against them.
Netflix's hit drama Virgin River returns for season 5, following the tight-knit community in a small Northern California town. See it starting tomorrow.
We didn't defeat the Dark One. We set him free.
Now on Amazon, it's the fantasy series The Wheel of Time returning for season 2, with Rosamund Pike trying to contain a rival with unspeakable powers. And on Paramount Plus, there's season 4 of the animated Star Trek spinoff, Star Trek Lower Decks. See it starting tomorrow.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
On Disney Plus, the Guardians of the Galaxy's Groot returns with season 2 of his spin-off series. See I Am Groot on Disney Plus now.
I thought about this cake thing. You're gonna start doing it.
Bringing cakes into bars. 1 cake a week for a year.
For new movies this week, there's the romantic drama Sitting in Bars with Cake, about an introverted baker who decides that her sweet treats may be the new way of finding love. See it on Amazon Prime starting Friday.
I'm not going to sit here and be quiet while I know kids are still at risk in scouting.
For new documentaries, there's Scouts Honor, The Secret Files of the Boy Scouts of America, taking an inside look at the longtime institution's sexual abuse scandal. See it now on Netflix. Also on Netflix now, there's the nature documentary Predators that travels the world to follow how nature's greatest predators are adapting to their changing climate. Tom Hardy narrates.
Well, you can always get my movie reviews and home video pics sent right to your phones every week just by texting the word Dean to 97999. Hope you have a great weekend in Chicago. I'm Dean Richards.
Thanks, Dean. Well, today is Motivational Monday, and we want to spread awareness about a disease that impacts approximately 120,000 Texans and how you can help raise awareness through an upcoming event. So please welcome lupus warrior Monica Somerville, along with Anne Marie. She is a representative of the Lupus Foundation Texas Gulf Coast chapter. Ladies, thank you so much for waking up with us.
Oh, thanks for having us.
I have really enjoyed chatting with both of you behind the scenes. First and foremost, tell us a little bit about this event coming up.
We are super excited to bring back a fried chicken contest to Houston. The last time we had one, maybe 12 or so years ago, Mark Hawley won. So he's a judge this year, alongside Phaedra Cook and Chef Kaiser from Himalaya Restaurant.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Now, when is it and why are you guys doing this?
The event is actually this Saturday at Evelyn's Park. It has air conditioning and it's covered. It will be cool, and it's only going to be 92.
Yeah, I mean,
on Saturday. That's brilliant.
That's a
brilliant.
cold front, in my opinion.
And really, what we wanted to do was bring together people that may not know about lupus and share with them the impact lupus can have on an individual, their family, and their community. So we picked restaurants that represent our Asian community. We picked restaurants that represent our Black community, as well as our traditional Tennessee hot, and of course a good old-fashioned traditional fried chicken as well. Some of your favorites will be there, I promise.
And we were talking about that and representation and just what lupus is. So Monica, tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, I was diagnosed about 8 years ago, shortly after relocating to the Houston area and getting married. Initially thought it was that Texas heat.
Right.
I thought that I was experiencing swelling and joint pain just because of the heat here. But we later found out it was something much more serious. I have an amazing care team that pretty quickly was able to figure out that it was lupus.
And You were telling me yesterday was a not so good day. So what exactly does it feel like to have lupus for those of us that don't know?
Yes, so for me, I experience extreme joint pain, extreme fatigue. It impacts my kidneys. I have quite a few things that'll come about, difficulty moving, walking. And so for each person, it can present differently. Lupus kind of does its own thing differently in each person that it impacts.
So for everybody at home, what advice would you give to them?
Listen to your body. Listen to your body. If you notice something is off, something's unusual, you're tired, or you experience swelling unusually, go to the doctor.
Right. And Marie, you and I were talking, just say, what if it's lupus? Just ask. A lot of times, and we were saying that a lot of times, depending on our ethnicity, we're not getting the same care. So it's really important to be an advocate for your health. Where can we go for more on to support you all, but also to go to this amazing event?
Really easy. LupusTexas.org will take you to more information about lupus and its devastating impact. It'll also give you information on our Best Fried Chicken contest. I'm excited. Blood Brothers will be there. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Dropping that tidbit. Lots serving up. Well, I really appreciate both of you ladies, and thank you so much for sharing your journey and shedding light on this. And have a great rest of your day. We'll have all of the details over on our website, CW39.com. But don't worry, we have plenty of Houston Happens after the break. Thank you again, ladies.
Thank you.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. When disaster strikes, call Terry Bryant. All too often, a catastrophic event happens and innocent people are hurt and killed. Refinery explosions, train crashes, construction accidents, offshore rig disasters. When it matters most, call board-certified lawyer and former judge Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
The reviews are in, and everyone loves Season Pass from TXU Energy. 50% off your energy charges all winter and summer.
What's not to love? I saved $450 last year.
Half off for half the year is a real crowd pleaser.
Even when the weather's changing, I'm still saving.
Season Pass is relief when you need it most.
You can say that again.
Season Pass is relief when you need it most.
I didn't mean literally.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house. When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours, whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition. When you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
At Creeders, we handcraft every batch of our delicious popcorn, like our Creeders cheese and caramel mix. Great on their own, even better together. Try Creeders, handcrafted small batch popcorn.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase. Your benefit will never decrease. There is no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection, and rates start as low as $5.90 a month. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. Call now for free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life. By calling now, you lock in the lowest rate possible. You have no obligation. Call now.
Here's a look at today's sponsored content, and that's nearly a wrap on today's show. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. But first, we will leave you with this word from Power Wizard. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. So if managing your electricity is a thorn in your side and you are thinking you're overpaying for your electricity, Power Wizard might be just what you need. And joining us is good friend of the show, Tatiana. Always great to have you on.
Always great to be here. Thank you, Maggie.
Thank you for always breaking this down and, most importantly, saving us money. So for those at home that don't know what you guys do, how does Power Wizard work?
Before I go into Power Wizard, let me ask you how you shop for your electricity.
My husband does, I think. I don't.
I see. Yeah, most people just don't.
Yeah.
Kind of set it and forget it, and that's right, there's a problem.
Right.
So to be on the best rate for your home, you have to be always on top of it.
Right.
Making sure you shop for electricity, know when your contract expires, that's really, really important.
And you and I have talked in the past about variable rates.
Yes.
What is that exactly?
So if you don't stay on top of it, you sometimes roll out of your contract. Most people sign up for a 12-month contract. Let's say it expires in June. So by May, you want to start shopping again, so you don't roll out of contract. And if you do, the electric provider, they will not let you know once you roll out of contract that your plan expires.
They're sneaky about that.
They're sneaky about it. And the problem is that, let's say you sign up on a 10, 11 cents rate. You know, in 4 or 5 months, it could easily be on 15. You just sneak up the rates.
Oh my goodness. So I'm busy. You know, I'm working mom, got the baby. I can't necessarily remember this. So tell me, should we be setting reminders or can you do all of this for us?
Yes, that's where Power Wizard come in. Yes, you can set yourself reminders, but sometimes you even forget your reminders.
I do, Mom,
right?
for sure.
Yes. So that's what Power Wizard does. We are like your concierge service for your electricity. You call us, we sign you up. First of all, we shop for the best plan for you. We kind of try to understand your usage pattern, what you need, how big your house is. We sign you up. And we then also renew when the time comes. We know when your plan expires, so you never roll out of the contract, ever. So we take all that hassle out of your hands. We ensure that you're always on the best plan for your house. If you have any issues with your bill questions, you call us and we call the electric provider on your behalf.
Geez, this helps me so much because I already have enough on my plate. So how does one become a Power Wizard member?
Just go to powerwizard.com or call us. We have a great customer care team. So let's say you just feel like you're overpaying for your electricity, just call them, give them some information of your bill. We can do the math, calculate how much you could save if you're switching to Power Wizard. And we save customers a lot of money, but the most important thing is we take the hassle off your hands. So just give us a call. It's, you know, they give free advice. If you like it, you can become a member of Power Wizard, and it costs, right now we charge $10 a month.
And I think that's worth it, and you definitely took that thorn out of my side. Yes. As always, it's a pleasure having you on, Tatiana.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.